Today we're going to be working on Leetcode question number 127, word ladder, a transformation sequence from word beginWord to endWord, to word endWord, using a dictionary word list is a sequence of words, begin word, and then the other ones are going to be S1, S2, SK, such that every adjacent pair of words differ by one single character, or all of those from I going from 1 to k in the S of I is in the word list. Note that the begin word does not need to be in the word list, but the end word would, and that's the third point where the SK is basically equal to the end word. Now, given two words, begin word and the end word, and a dictionary word list, return the number of words in the shortest transformation sequence from begin word to the end word, and if there does not exist any such sequence, we're going to be returning 0. So in this example number 1, begin word is hit, end word is cog, and the word list is all of these. So it's going to be 5, output is going to be 5, because we can convert hit to hot. We can go from there to dot to dog to cog, which is the end word. Okay, basically it's gonna be a breadth first search. We're gonna put our begin word into the queue. Every single time we're gonna take it out from the queue, tweak it, change one character to one of the alphanumeric not even the alphanumeric character, just like A to Z, because so consists of the lowercase English letters. That's why we're just gonna replace it. Uh, we're just gonna replace it from A to Z, all lowercase, and then every single time when we're gonna change it one character with one of those alphabets, lowercase alphabets, we're gonna see if it's in the list. If it is in the list, we're gonna add that word and increment the counter. Okay, and once we find the word list, sorry, the end word, we're just gonna return the list. So we're gonna initialize. First of all, we're gonna make the word list uh, converted to a set so that we can have a better uh, way of searching the words. Otherwise, it's gonna be O of n. But if we make it a list, it's gonna be just O of 1 in order to search whether or not we have that new transformed word. Okay, then we're gonna have a queue, which is basically gonna be equal to collections dot tq, and then we're gonna initialize it with like a begin word. It's gonna be a list, but basically we want two things in it: begin word and the length. So initially the length is gonna be equal to 1. Good. So once we have that, what we're gonna do is, like, while the queue does exist and it's not empty, we're gonna remove the element from it. And once we remove the element from it, we're gonna assign it to two things. We're gonna assign it to a word and the length, right? So word and a length. Okay, if the word is equal to the final word, right, the end word, if that is the case, we're gonna just return the length. Otherwise, what we're gonna do is, like, we're gonna take that word, we're gonna see how long it is, okay, for I in range of length of that particular word, right? Every single time, for every that like, for all of the characters inside that word which we just took it out from the queue, we're gonna replace for C inside this string, like A B C D E C D E F G H I JKLMNOP. Okay, so for every character in that list, we're gonna try to replace one character of that word, right? So we're gonna say that okay, from I we're gonna add one character of C, and then we're gonna take the rest of the word, right? Oops. Good. So this is gonna make a new word for us. So we're just gonna call it the next word. So we have the next word here. We just created a next word. We wanna just check that whether or not this next word is in the list or not. If the next word is in that word list, right? If that is the case, we're gonna just remove it from the set word list dot remove, so that we don't keep using it over and over again. Next word, and the next thing we're gonna do is like to put it in the queue dot like append. What we're gonna be appending is the next word, and the next one is gonna be the whatever the length was, we're gonna increment that +1. That is cool. And if we, because we're expecting we're gonna see the end word and we're gonna return the length. If that is not the case and we go out of that while loop, that means there is no such answer, so return 0. That would do it. Object has no attribute left pop. Oh, it's called pop left. Sorry. Looking good so far. Okay, and it passed all the test cases.